God told Adam and Eve that they may eat any other fruit in the garden except from the fruit of this one tree, that if you eat it, causes you to know what is good and what is evil. From the time that Adam and Eve did not obey God, they began to have crooked thoughts, all kind of thoughts, when they were separated from God. Adam and Eve immediately hid from God because they were afraid of him. If we do something bad, like steal corn, we immediately hide so that others who own the corn won't see us. When we want to do something bad, we do it at night so that others won't see, so that they won't speak badly about us to others. But God sees us because God is all-powerful. God sees everything. God liked to talk with Adam because he loved him very much. Before he was disobedient, before he became separated from God, Adam also liked to talk with God. When he didn't obey God, ate the fruit from the tree, and caused him to know good and bad, God called to Adam to ask him, "Why did you eat the fruit?" And then Adam became very afraid and he hid. God knows everything and can see everywhere, even where they were hiding. God had already seen when Adam had eaten the fruit, but still he asked him, "Why did you eat this fruit?" And so, why did God ask this of Adam? God wanted Adam to tell him about what he had sinned. For this reason, God asked Adam, "Why did you eat this fruit?" Because God wanted Adam to confess that he had eaten the fruit and had sinned. God called to Adam and Eve because he still loved them. And Adam said, "It was the woman that first said to me, 'It will be okay if you eat this fruit.' Then Eve also said, 'It was the snake that told me this.' This is what they thought so that they could escape and not be judged. God alone had made Adam and Eve, so they belonged to him. They should have believed God. God made Adam and Eve so that he wanted to ask them why they had obeyed the devil. 'You did not obey me,' God said to them. When Adam and Eve believed Satan, they came under Satan's control. When they sinned, they had become separated from God. Now they were separated from the care of God and were under the control of the devil. Today, Satan is thinking the same way. I will give crooked thoughts to people so that I alone will control them. Then they won't believe God. This is how Satan, the great devil, thought. Now I will be able to defeat God because I will control all the people. He also thought, I have defeated God. Now everything that there is here in the world, all of it will be mine. But nobody defeats God. What Adam and Eve do after they ate the fruit that caused you to know what is good and what is bad? They looked at each other and saw that they weren't wearing any clothes. Adam and Eve were very afraid and very ashamed because they had not obeyed God. This is written in the book called the Bible. And so they made for themselves clothes from large leaves to cover their bodies in order to please God, because they had sinned. Still, God did not like what they did to cover their sins. Why didn't God want Adam and Eve to clothe themselves with what they themselves had sown? God wanted Adam and Eve to know that there was no way that their own thinking was good enough so that God receives them as his own children. There was no way that they themselves could cover their sin. And so, God himself made clothes for Adam and Eve, sewn from animal skins. Animals died so that God could take their skins and make Adam and Eve's clothing. God did this so that Adam and Eve would recognize that when they were disobedient, death came to the world when the animal died. They had sinned, but God still had mercy on Adam and Eve. And so God alone clothed Adam and Eve to cover how they had sinned. Adam and Eve did not deserve to be clothed. Still, God made them clothed because he had compassion on them. And so God put Adam and Eve out of the garden because they did not obey his words. God is perfect, and for this reason he cannot walk together with sin. This is why he cast Adam and Eve out of Eden. All of us walk in sin just like Adam and Eve. For this reason, we too have been separated from God, and so Satan controls us. However, God still loves us very much. God very much wants that we would return and walk together with him. And so he said, "I will send another who will help, save, and protect the world, so that those who are controlled by Satan can be released." God said, "I will send one who will defeat Satan," because this is what was thinking. If I send one who will free those that Satan is controlling, then they will turn and believe God. This is written in God's book called the Bible.